little spark.
Yeah, I think Dan Crowley right now has been well occupied, isn't he, in the midfield, and he's struggling to get the ball in space. Pritchard perhaps faring a little better at the moment in doing the same job down the other end, but very much on an even keel this. Pedersen. Now Bellingham's running back, left corner of the box, chance he might have to go himself, goes down on the outside and shoots, and it's over the bar. But really an opening that Bellingham made himself there, and I think he's entitled to go for goal, just couldn't hit the target.
Yep, chopped his way over to his left foot, comfortable on either foot, isn't he, Jude Bellingham? Dan Crowley felt that the ball should have been rolled into his path on the edge of the box, and it was certainly on. It was a pass that was there, but you can't blame the young lad. He's won the ball high up the pitch, as Blues have.
Got the ball at the back that they usually do. They are trying to get it forward as quickly as possible, as are Huddersfield down the other end. Grant on the left corner of the box, one-on-one with Colin. Goes on the outside, into the middle it goes, and a great block in there from somebody in yellow to deny Pritchard. Took all the sting off the ball, and Blues were able to clear away, but that was the best opening by far of the match. Drops against a short ball and wants to go a bit more direct. Pritchard lets it run smartly for Campbell, who turns and feds it up the Blues defence. He's got runners left and right. Pritchard on his right, whips it in. Great save by Truman. It's still alive as Campbell shoots, and it goes to the far corner flag, but Truman making the initial save to deny Kachunga. Pressure still on, Bellingham clearing away. And Huddersfield seeing their opportunities grow in number and grow in terms of possibility. That the best chance for the first goal of the game, and Truman was alive to it.
Yeah, by far the biggest opening. That'll do Conor Truman the world of good. It's an instinctive one, it's a header, middle of the 6-yard box, point blank range. Truman just has to get something behind it, might be his body, a palm. Well, we're due a goal, aren't we, from one of these situations?
Towards the penalty spot. Three blue and white shirts jumping there on
Great
Jukovic,
touch.
and then Crowley turns and fires it. Snatched it a bit on the half volley, and it fizzes behind for a goal kick. Can maybe go for another phase. Pedersen just chips it back for Roberts. Space for Blues around the halfway line, and that's about it really. As soon as they go in the Huddersfield half, there's not much room to work with.
You have to try and get wide on it, bit more movement off the yellow shirts in front of the ball. Try and create that little half a yard of space.
Crowley, nifty footwork from him again. He's trying to slalom his way through. Finds the feet of Bayer, wants to give and go with his French compatriot. Bayer, into the box it goes. Headed away by Schindler. Bayer's won the second ball on the far side, tussling with O'Brien on the byline. Just rolls it for Colin. The French pair working well on that right-hand side. Back now for Crowley. Shunjic is square in field. Here is the Croat. Good ball forward. Bellingham into the box. Jukovic in the middle. It's chipped over his head. And Magoma beaten to it by Bakuna. Truman has a four-man wall ahead of him as Pritchard gets it through that wall, and Truman down to his right-hand side. Just palms it behind for a corner.
Yeah, good save from Truman. Like we say, real hard, greasy surface. See how lively it is already. Came through a fair few bodies as well, so most comfortable one down to his right-hand side and just deals with it sensibly.
I think down the line, header from Pedersen away. Bayer can't make it stick. Chalabar, good ball in behind. Campbell onside and away from Roberts. It was a really good intuitive ball in behind. And out of nowhere, the back door is unlocked and Fraser Campbell scores once again against Blues. 1-0.
Comfortable when he was put through on goal.
Blues will now push for the equaliser. O'Brien has had a good game at full-back. Can only clear as far as Shunjic. Again, some heavy first touches in there, makes the ball loose and untidy, but Blues have found the gap now. Pedersen finds the feet of Jukovic. Can he turn his man here? Held up on the edge of the box, tries to get the shot away. Magoma out wide was probably a better option. Now Huddersfield have opened things up in the middle, but Roberts onto it this time. Now Pedersen, much better from Blues as Pedersen cracks it off target, but a bit more like it. Good header on that. Bayer's the furthest man up for Blues. He's playing as the number 9. To feed off whatever Jukovic can supply. Blues have got it in the centre circle, going down the middle with Crowley. He's got Magoma on the outside, runs onto it perfectly, gets to the byline, into the box it goes. Jukovic battling now out for Bellingham, and the goal underneath the ball on the half volley and puts it over the bar, and it was a really good opening.
Sort of situation that he thrives on.
Pedersen gets it back from Bellingham. Bellingham not much time on the ball there, but gives it to Šunjić. Back to the centre circle, and Roberts, who's invited to come out of his shell a bit, gives it to Crowley. Again, Blues forced back though. Huddersfield in good shape. But then a great ball from Crowley. Finds Colin in behind, right side of the box, across the face of goal. Two Blues players stretching, neither of them met it. Now Montero, 4 yellow shirts in the box to aim at. Gets in the cross, Jukovic over the bar. Goal kick.
Oh, that was a big chance. What a pass, Dan Crowley. A little bit of quality, looks like he has nowhere to go, surrounded by 3 and 4 white shirts, but digs one out, a little sand wedge into the path of Maxime Colin. First touch is fantastic on a quick pitch, and just whips it, doesn't he? There was 3 yellow shirts, all had a bite at it, sliding in.
Because O'Brien's had a good game at left back, and now he looks a bit lost as he's told by his teammates, get in midfield. So maybe that'll change things up down this near side. At the moment, it's on the far side. Montero gets past 2 blue and white shirts. Which one's your book here? Because Montero was tripped by one of them. Just over 10 yards away from the corner flag. Crowley, better delivery, help towards goal and in! Equaliser for Blues. And whoever scored it, it means an awful lot. I think it might be Mark Roberts. And the Blues fans delirious at the other end. Great ball in from Crowley, flicked towards goal. And Roberts got the final touch. It's 1 apiece.
Fantastic delivery, a little flick on, causes absolute havoc in the Huddersfield box. Lukas Jukovic runs away claiming it came off his shoulder, but it's Roberts with the header. We'll let them dispute it, but we don't care. 1 apiece.
The man from South Yorkshire scores in West Yorkshire.
Down the outside, been really impressed with his contribution.
McEachran going to keep in there as it holds up near the corner flag. Pedersen into the box, chance for Jimenez, tight angle, saved by the keeper. Now back out for Montero, puts it again into the middle. Jukovic, was he being held? The referee says no, and it goes out for a goal kick.
Who's asking the questions though? It's good to see. Jimenez driving one towards the near post. You can hear the hosts just trying to rally their players again, trying to get them going again, because it's Blues that are pressing for a winner.
Important save that from Grabara. Tight angle for Jimenez, but he hit it with some pace, and it's one of them that could have gone through the keeper's legs. Blues will take a point from West Yorkshire. They battled hard. It was a gnarly display against the Dogged Terriers, and an equaliser from Mark Roberts in the second half, cancelling out Fraser Campbell's opener after 55 minutes, meaning that Blues will take a share of the spoils. Full time, Huddersfield 1, Blues 1.
Yeah, real bitty.